Hi everyone, this is Giselle. Today is January 12th, 2013, and of course we're in a new year and there's been a lot of things going on about the energy, the shift, and especially with this 12/21/2012 about changing from the old into something newer and grander and bigger. The energies have been getting stronger and faster, if you will, for some time now. I think that date, 12/21/2012, was a big turning point. So there was a lot of activity around that, and certainly not the end of the world. I think it was the end of the world as some people perceive it. It's kind of like an old paradigm has gone out the window and now a new paradigm has been ushered in. And it's still up to us to be a big part of that and making that shift into uh, something that works. Obviously, the things that have been going on and have been used and utilized has not been very effective. A lot of the old systems are breaking down, and so there's a lot of changing going on, and we all need to jump on board and be a part of that. And my question to you is what can you do to make a difference in this world, to make a positive difference in this world? And sometimes that seems like a tall order, but it's really quite simple. There's a saying that goes, the world is a reflection of me, meaning that what's going on out in the world goes back to what's going on in here. To explain that a little bit better, whenever there's a lot of turmoil and chaos going on internally and around you within your own life, since everything is energy that goes out into the world, and so it expands out energetically and it affects that. So if you look around and see what's going on in your world and you're not happy with what you're seeing, I would suggest that you look within yourself and see if there might be something within yourself that you haven't resolved. Some old pain, some anger, just different emotions that have not been allowed to fully surface and to really look at them and to heal them. Now, this is not a bad thing. We all go through this. If we were perfect, if we had it all together, we wouldn't be here. I mean, the world, the planet, it's here for us to experience life to its fullest. And sometimes as human beings experiencing that, it shows up in ways that may not seem, to feel that good. And that's okay. That's part of our learning. That's part of our growth. But what I'm saying to you is our part in helping to heal what's going on this planet is to take responsibility and 100% responsibility, and starting here within ourselves. And however that looks for you, I'll share a little bit of my personal experience. For years, I've been having this desire to participate in a fire walk. And so New Year's Eve, I participated in my first fire walk. I went through the hot coals 4 different times. The coals are 1100 to 1300 degrees. They are definitely very hot coals, and I went through it 4 times barefooted with 75 other people. We didn't just do this. We spent an hour and a half doing exercises to raise our vibrational frequency, to raise our energy level so that it would match with the fire, and therefore we were able to go through it that way without hurting ourselves. Interestingly enough, or I should say not surprisingly, laughter helps to bring up the energy. Anything positive, laughter, happiness, celebrating life, celebrating each other. In fact, as everyone took turns going through the hot coals, we yelled and yes and clapped and did everything, different things like that to celebrate, and that kept the energy up, which kept us in the same energy as the fire. I did this, and I've told some people about this, and it makes me laugh thinking about it. But I told a dear friend of mine that I did that, and she said one word: why? Okay. And it makes me laugh. I can understand from her perspective why she thought that was totally nuts, and some people may think it is, but for me, there's just something about the element of fire and burning off the old. No, I didn't burn my feet off. I have one blister. It's healed now, but it was something very powerful about participating in that. And as I did this, or before I did this, and I helped everyone to light the wood on fire, we decided there were some things we were going to release. And my personal ones, and this is very personal, but I want to be very upfront with you. It was fear, anger, and sadness. And ultimately, we're all spiritual beings, but we're in a physical body. And we're here, and we're very blessed with these physical bodies to learn and to grow. And these things that I mentioned, anger, fear, and sadness, these are all tools to help me to get in touch with the truth of who I am. And so I had set my goal. My goal was to release that and leave that in 2012. Okay, and then I brought in, joy, complete belief in myself. These kind of things were my intention to bring in for 2013 and beyond. I've had dreams, I've had things come up that are showing very clearly that I'm processing what I've decided to let go of, and that's all part of the healing process. The reason I bring this up is because what I want to know, and I want to ask you, what is your intention for this year and beyond? What is it that you're willing to release so that you can clear this vessel that you live in, and you can become a clearer, more open being, that your energy is such that what you put out affects the world in a more positive, more healing way. So I would suggest that you might want to take some time, some quiet time, and just be very honest with yourself. It's so important. We all play such an important role in life. War and all these things that are going on, it's like a collective consciousness. And if we start from within here and get really serious and get real with ourselves, we got some stuff in here we need to look at and clear out. And there's no judgment here. Like I've honestly laid myself out here for you and shared some of my stuff. And, it's a journey. It's a journey, and we're blessed with these different things so that we can learn more about ourselves to our fullest. And once we clear that, we can do so much more in life, not only for ourselves, but for other people. And being truthful with yourself and helping other people, it shows them that, it's okay for them to be real with themselves as well, and to step forward and to step up to the plate and do what it is they need to do for their own healing. And there again, as within, so without. It's like the microcosm affects the macrocosm. So the world is a reflection of me and you and everyone. So with that, I just want to again invite you to take the time to look within yourself and decide what it is you want to contribute to this world in its healing, in its expansion, in its evolvement. And to seriously and lovingly, as you look within, to address those things that hold you back, and to, get help with it, work on it, resolve it, release it, let it go. Let it go. Okay. Until next time, I love you and have a fabulous day. Mwah.